Then we have the main event. We have Alex Perez taking on Deiveson Figueiredo, man. It's a new fighter. Figueiredo. This is for the flyweight championship. Figueiredo does have the belt currently. Perez is stepping in on late notice. He replaces Cody Garbrandt. And Perez is a very solid fighter. He's ranked number 4 at the weight class. He's 24-5 as a professional, 7-1 in the UFC. 5 of those are finishes, and now he's won 3 straight. He's got outstanding wrestling, averages over 3 takedowns a fight. He's got an expert-level submission game to go with that wrestling, so once he gets it to the ground, he can finish it. He's got 7 submissions, and he's got quick hands on the feet. He's got a fair amount of power, about 5 knockouts in his career. But, man, the champ, Figueiredo, is scary. He's 19-1, 8-1 in the UFC. 6 of his wins have come by finish, and he's now won 4 straight, 2 of those over Benavidez, and he just dismantled him. Wasn't even close.
Both fights should be.
Yeah. Just beat the break off of him.
In this one he beat the brakes.
He beat them both off. And he's a guy that's a true mixed martial artist. By that I mean he's nasty everywhere. He's a dynamic striker. He's
incredible power for 125.
Yeah, and just so fluid with his striking. He mixes everything together.
His
like elbows.
Kind of guy, at least fighting Joseph Benavidez in the last. It seems like a guy where everything is coming together right now. Mm-hmm. Everything is beautiful in that man's fighting style and career and his prime and everything. You get the sense that he is at the top.
Yeah, he's peaking.
He's peaking, exactly.
Yeah. And then not only is he a good striker, his clinch is very dangerous. When he does get it to the ground, he's an impressive submission grappler. He's got a black belt in BJJ, 7 career submissions, and he's very good at finishing those submissions. When he sees them, he locks them in and just tightens them up quick. And he's got a overlooked wrestling ability. He out-wrestled Benavidez, who is a very good wrestler.
He looks so strong and big.
Yeah, just kind of out-muscled him, and his technique looked a little bit better too. So I think that Perez, man, his route to victory, I guess, is the takedowns. He's, I think, probably a better wrestler, but I don't think he's better enough in that one aspect to win this fight. I don't think there's a big enough gap. I think that Figueiredo is just too well-rounded, too dynamic as a striker and in other places, and he scrambles well if it does go to the ground. So I see Figueiredo winning. I think Perez is pretty tough, though, so I don't know that Figueiredo finishes him. I think a decision win for Deiveson Figueiredo in this one.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, Alex Perez, at least what he can hang his hat on is he does have a lot of experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's true.
He's got 29 professional fights, and like you said, 12 of them have been by decision. So this is a guy that they haven't been 5 rounds at this weight class, you don't think it's going to be too much of an issue cardio wise.
Yeah.
So this is a fighter that his style connotes a long distance fight, and making it to decision is something that he's obviously very comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
With, like I said, with 12 career decisions. He's tough. You know, MMA math never really works, but 2 years ago to the month, Joseph Benavidez knocked out Alex Perez, and we saw it figure. And like I said, it never quite works that easily. But ever since that, he beat Mark De La Rosa, Espinoza, and then in his last fight, Formiga, who just got released. Not to downplay his victories. I just think that while he's looked good and he's tough and he's going to be there all night and totally game, I just don't think that his skill level can give Figueiredo too much of an issue. Like you said, maybe the wrestling.
Yeah, I feel like
Figueiredo is just so big and strong at that weight, and he carries so much power. And if he hits you, it changes you. So I just don't think that Alex Perez is going to be able to come out, blast the double, blast it like Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva. You know what I mean? I don't think he's going to be able to, that would be his only, plausible route to victory that I could see. And I just don't think that's going to be enough. I also think it's going to be decisions. I think he's tough.
Yeah.
I think he's a good fighter, but I think this is going to be a pretty clear-sided victory for Deiveson Figueiredo.
Yeah. Figueiredo, 1 loss. I think you said it was to Formiga earlier. So in 20 fights, that's pretty impressive. And he kind of, I feel like, came out of nowhere. I wasn't watching him, I don't know, 3 fights ago.
Yeah, I mean, he fought Alejandro Pantoja last year, so he's just in the last year and a half skyrocketed. Tim Elliott.
We had him pegged as the other Formiga.
Well, that's how it is in that weight division.
That is true.
He fought Pantoja and Tim Elliott last year, and so you're still like, okay, he's just one of the guys
good,
down there. And then Benavidez like, oh shit,
yeah,
he's
pretty damn good. Yeah. So that should be a interesting fight, and if he finishes him, man, the sky's the limit. We'll see.
Hopefully Cody goes down, and
that would be good.
Or Moreno, if he's able to have
whoever wins there, I guess. And then who's the good wrestler? Is it Pantoja? Oh, who am I thinking of?
Jiu-jitsu.
That just got a win not too long ago. Very good wrestler. I'm blanking, but there's another one in that top 5 or so that is pretty dangerous. It could give him problems once he gets a little more experience. I'm just looking. Askar Askarov. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's quite there yet. But so we'll see how those go. Overall, good card, and I hope we get some finishes. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be right back with some payment pick'em.